Ministry News brings you latest comprehensive news report across federal ministries, agencies and parastatals. Let's keep you posted. The Minister of Defense, Major General Bashiru Salihi Magashi, has reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment towards the promotion of global peace and regional stability by remaining active in peace support operation as at when due. The minister stated this when the United Nations Under-Secretary for Peace Operations, Mr. Jean-Pierre Lacroix, paid a walking visit to Ship House, Gariki, Abuja. The minister pointed out that the service charter of the ministry towards providing administrative and support services is routinely timely and effective so that the armed forces will be modern, compact, strong, professional, mission capable and mission ready for the defense, which is in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, while also contributing to peacemaking and peacekeeping mission worldwide. Earlier, the United Nations Under-Secretary General for Peace Operations expressed appreciation to the minister for the cooperation and unwavering support to the activities of the United Nations. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has disclosed that the federal government will not allow any social media platform to plunge the country into crisis, as it has no intention of banning any social media platform again, but stressed that it will also not sit by and allow any platform whatsoever to throw the nation into crisis. The minister, who spoke at the third edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari Administration Scorecard 2015-2023 program organized by the ministry, said the warning to the social media platforms became imperative because of the spike in fake news and disinformation following the change in ownership of a micro-blogging site, Twitter. The federal government has announced that the Abuja-Kaduna train services will resume operations in November this year and assure that necessary safety and security measures have been put in place to secure the lives of citizens. The Minister of Transportation, Engineer Muazu Sambo, disclosed this at the second edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari Administration Scorecard Series, organized by the Ministry of Information and Culture in Abuja.
This month of November, we shall resume that service.
Ministry, in its versatile and intermodal mandate, has taken charge of the safety and security of the nation's railway corridors in collaboration with a wide range of stakeholders. The three modes of transportation have been road, air, and rail. In fact, rail only came to life under this administration.
Undoubtedly, the Minister of State for Transportation, Ademola Adegoroye, has disclosed that road projects in the southwest geopolitical zone will be completed. The Minister of State noted this when a delegation of the Ondo State House of Assembly, led by its Speaker, Bamidele Oleyalogun, paid him a courtesy visit in his office in Abuja with respect to the Akure-Ado-Ekiti Road. Adegoroye informed the delegation that the Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, who has taken the road as a priority for the government, took the step to look into the contract awarded in 2020 due to the challenges being faced by the contractor in executing the project. The Honorable Minister of Education, Malam Adamu Adamu, has restated that the goals of the Nigerian education system by the federal government is to build a free and democratic society, a just and egalitarian society, a united, strong and self-reliant nation, as well as a great and dynamic economy. The minister, who stated this in Abuja, also noted that the federal government is working hard towards achieving the 2030 education agenda. On ASU perennial strike, Adamu stated that the challenges facing the tertiary education delivery in Nigeria were far from being addressed. He further disclosed that the current administration granted scholarship to over 326 Nigerian scholars in foreign and Nigerian tertiary institutions between 2019 and 2022. The Federal Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the WHO Africa Infodemic Response Alliance (AIRA), has trained Nigerian media and health professionals on content development in infodemic management. According to World Health Organization, infodemic is too much information, including false or misleading information, in digital and physical environments during a disease outbreak. Funded by Gates Foundation in Abuja, the training was aimed at building the capacity of stakeholders in content development for infodemic management in Nigeria, using the co-design approach, human-centered design thinking, and other innovative approaches. The federal government has assured the African Union AU of Nigeria's readiness to partner with it in achieving the free movement of persons within the ECOWAS countries. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, gave the assurance when he hosted an AU delegation in the ministry on Wednesday in Abuja. Aregbesola assured the delegation of the federal government's commitment to the partnership aimed at the realization of the ECOWAS protocol of free movement of persons, goods and services across the sub-region. The minister, however, said insurgencies and other conflicts which posed a major threat to the protocol, especially in countries within the Sahel region, discouraged Nigeria from rectifying the protocol. As the 2022 United Nations Climate Change Conference COP27 opens in Egypt, the federal government, represented by the Ministers of Environment, Power and Trade, has recommended a white paper titled Trade, Energy and Climate Change: Harmonizing Nigerian and Global Concerns on Climate. Led by PUTTRU, the white paper is a collaborative effort with the Federal Ministry of Environment, Federal Ministry of Power, Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, Energy Commission of Nigeria, and the Office of the Deputy President of the Senate. The objective of the white paper is to inform the international community and Nigeria's trade partners on how the country's national concerns on trade, energy and climate change can be harmonized with global concerns in a manner that ensures that Nigeria's interests are seen as global interests. The Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, has disclosed that the choice of Ethiopian Airline as the preferred bidder for the national carrier Nigeria Air by the federal government is because the Ethiopian Airline was the only airline that responded to its requests for expression of interest and fulfilled all the stipulated conditions laid down in Nigeria. Sirika, who disclosed this while presenting the scorecard of the ministry in Abuja on Thursday, said other airlines in the world ignored Nigeria's call to float a national carrier. He, however, said the proposed Nigeria Air will commence operation as planned.
Maybe by way of interest, some of them that appeared in the bidding process had attempted to drop in their proposals, but they were out of time. We didn't accept their bids, because we have been singing this for 5-6 years. So if you are a serious-minded person and you are really in the business, we think that you should also be within time.
The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Umaru Farouk, has announced measures being put in place to solve extreme climate change outcomes in Nigeria. She noted that the ministry will work with the Nigerian Adaptation Plan, which seeks to reduce vulnerability of communities to the impacts of climate change by building adaptive capacity and resilience. The plan also advocates the integration of climate change adaptation into relevant new and existing policies, programs and activities, as well as in development planning processes and strategies. The Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed Dingyadi, on Tuesday disclosed that the proposed 871 billion naira in the 2023 budget estimates is inadequate for the Federal Ministry of Police Affairs and its agencies towards ensuring adequate security of lives and property across the country. The minister made the observation during the joint budget defense held by the Senate and House of Representatives Committees on Police, co-chaired by Senator Halilu Haliru Jika, and Honorable Bello Kumo. According to him, despite the outcry over the budgetary allocation in 2022 Appropriation Act, there is no significant improvement in the 2023 budget estimates computed by the Federal Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning.
Summary of the 2023 appropriation as table 3. The main ministry has total budget of 3,553,059,805 naira. The formations and commands, that is for Nigerian Police Force, they are having 805,580,450,659 naira.
And finally, from Ministry News, Kebbi State Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu has received a touch of unity from the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development ahead of the 21st National Sports Festival in Asaba, Delta State. The touch of unity was handed over to Bagudu by the Zonal Coordinator of the Ministry, Northwest, Mohammed Kabiru Dati, at Government House, Benin Kebbi. While addressing the delegates, Bagudu urged Nigerian youths to put more effort into their endeavors for the nation to have more of Ronaldos and many successful footballers as well as athletes in Nigeria.